Baddies bring it right here to here, right here to here. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Darlyce. Today I wanted to kind of do a get to know me, but also baddie on a budget kind of makeup, because some people have been inquiring about how I do my makeup. So I said I'll throw in a little tutorial for you guys. So first, starting off with this baddie on a budget, and this is just kind of like a little freestyle. So the first thing I do with the baddie on a budget, we gotta get these edges looking good. Argan Miracle edges. And I have my toothbrush, which you can get from the beauty supply store. And I'm gonna lay down my edges all over. So people have been wanting to know kind of why I decided to do YouTube. So I always was a huge advocate of YouTube in a way. I actually watch more YouTube than I actually watch TV. So I said, because I watch it so much and I'm a consumer of it, why not be a creator? I love true crime, mysteries kind of thing. And my major was actually English in college, if you did not know. So I said, let me just give it a try. And I've actually pretty much enjoyed it. Actually meeting people who actually love my content, never met me before. I absolutely love it. So with laying the edges down, there's really no rhyme or reason to it. You just kind of wanna just swoop in there, you know. We'll straighten it up a little bit more. Kind of looks like I got a little going on, but I might do a hair tutorial to kind of show you why it is that my hair kind of lays flat, or if it goes a certain way. It's because of how I do my wash and goes. Alright, so I think we kind of got the edges laid. So we'll just move on. So I've already put on primer, which I use the Baby Lips. So my foundation that I use that's affordable is the Fit Me Maybelline, and it's in the shade 335. So what I'm gonna do is, I normally, with this type of foundation, because it doesn't have a pump or a little squeegee, I usually just pour it on my hand. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Get a little dab in there. Kind of the size of a quarter. So I'm gonna kind of put on my makeup a little bit more than usual because I'm kind of going out. So we want to make sure it's laid. All right, so what I normally do is I do the whole spot checker kind of look. All right, so here I go. Yeah, I was very surprised that like my first YouTube video that I posted about Malia Davis, like it's gotten over 900 views. So I was very surprised by the response that I gotten from it. And I did kind of take a little break because I needed a new camera kind of system for my YouTube channel. So I'm definitely going to get back to being more consistent with it, because I understand, you know, to be successful and to get the kind of feedback that you need, you have to be consistent on YouTube. That's the only way you're gonna like see results, really. All right, now that I'm looking like a checkered cheetah, I think I'm almost ready to go ahead and blend it all in. Okay. All right, so I have my E.L.F brush, $6. Works like magic, honey. So now we're just gonna blend it in. I don't know, some people like to just buff, but I really just kind of smooth it in the first round. Kind of make it effortless. And then I'll go back and do all the buffing afterwards. But I just want to make sure I get everything in there in a way. Yeah, more information about me. Team Aquarius, born in February. And I would have to say I kind of fit the general stereotype of an Aquarius. You know, very unique, beat to my own drum in a way. Always wanting to try new things. Always wanting to help people, humanitarian. And I guess you would kind of say the negatives in a way. Yes, we can be a little bit stubborn. Once we're done with somebody, ain't no going back, okay? So, yeah. I think we got it pretty much in there. All right. So, the next step to the process, Baddie on a budget. Now we're gonna do our concealer. And the concealer that I use, my good old LA Pro Girl, Pure Beige. So we're gonna dab that in, and I'm kind of gonna look like a tree. And I do lay it on heavy in a way because we want it to be as thick and consistent as almost a high-end kind of concealer so it can stay and last longer. So I'm gonna tell you like the little trick that I kind of do. So I just do the T format. And I kind of give it to the nose too. So T. Pump some more out. Another T. All right, then I'm going to dab, line. Look at me! Then I'm gonna just do a little tree here. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let this kind of soak in. I want it to dry a little bit because right now it's a little liquidy and moist. We want it a little bit dry, a little tacky before we start like blending it in. So as I'm kind of like waiting for this to go, I'm gonna go ahead and work on my eyeshadow, my eyeliner, and show you all of that. So definitely Baddie on a budget means some good old affordable shadow / concealer palette. Yes, you heard me. All of my shadows that I do, it's a 2-for-1 deal, honey, and it's definitely on a budget. Beauty supply store, concealer palette. Not only get the LA colors, but I had to restock, so this was the only thing there. So that is what I am going to be using. It's actually coming up a little bit lighter than normal. So I'm gonna be using the darkest shade, which is right here. for my shadows and my corner crease. So I'll show you how to do that. All right, so I'm gonna dab a little bit in there. And then what I'm gonna do is let me get my little mirror, because relying on the camera to get this job done, honey, I don't know if that's the most reliable. So now for like just the lid part of it, I'm gonna do the next shadow kind of diagonal from it. I'm gonna use this shadow next, which is kind of closest to my skin complexion. Because we want it to look as kind of natural as possible. Like we don't want to look like we tried, but we really do. What it is about doing like lids and stuff. I don't know, I can't talk at the same time. I don't know. Let me know if that's like that with y'all. Y'all feel like you really can't talk while doing the eyelashes, the lids, and all that. Because I am like that. It's like full concentration, especially when we get to the eyeliner. And I still need a little bit of help with this. So we're gonna do it on camera, you know, and work it out. Now I don't do a little thick old lash because we're doing a baddie look, which is not too much, effortless, chic, cute. All right, also the eyeliner that I'm using is a liquid eyeliner. It's LA Colors. The reason why I kind of like this eyeliner is because it has that tip on it and it's very fine and it's kind of stable, especially if you got that shaky, nervous first timer hand. So I'm gonna do it on camera. All right, what do you all think? Can you see the difference between the eye with the eyeliner versus not? It's kind of like, you know, what do you say? All right, so I'm gonna dip it back in for the second one. This is the tricky eye, because you know you gotta go like this. So here we go with it. All right, so we are done with our liquid eyeliner, and around this time it's kind of dry, so now we can kind of start blending it in. And you know what I'm gonna use? A beauty blender, but I think I got this one from either Burlington Coat Factory, in the beauty supply section, Ross, or TJ Maxx. 9 times out of 10, I think I got this from TJ Maxx. So yes, good old TJ. And this probably was about $3.99, if that. I know at the beauty supply store they sell them for $1.99. I don't use the one from the beauty supply store because it doesn't really give you that you need. So let's get to blending. All right, so I start with the forehead first, in a way. Because that's what sets it off. It's like, bam. Okay, blend. All right. And then the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to still get out this mirror, though, just to make sure off camera it looks good. Now we're going to do the actual. Yeah, that look good. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do the side. So what I do is I never draw it out. So it's gonna stay right here, and I'm just gonna be blending forward. That's the new technique, people. We don't bring it all the way here. Baddies bring it right here to here, right here to here. You notice? I'm never going all the way to the corner of my face because, baby, that ain't cute no more. Okay. Let's move it on over to this side. And if you notice, as I'm bringing it in, it's kind of making my nose disappear. We're creating an illusion in a way. All right, so like I said, I'm definitely gonna get back more consistent with the videos. Maybe I'll kind of mix it in like a true crime video, but kind of like a get ready with me. Maybe I'll venture off, because like I said, I am Team Aquarius, so I kind of do like the whole horoscope, zodiac sign. So maybe I'll just do like a little, you know, what does this sound like? What is this like? What is that like? Character traits of different zodiacs and stuff, because I'm kind of into that too. But this next crime scene that I'm getting ready to get into this week, oh my goodness, I have divulged into it so much, you guys. I'm so excited to just talk about it with you. Like, too excited, really. So I hope you all are interested into it as well, because I'll give you a little hint. The countdown begins to this next crime scene, and I really hope justice is found for this person, because it's so sad that a life had to be taken and you don't know whether or not the person did it, you know? And someone might end up sacrificing their lives off of a crime that they did not even commit. All right, that looks pretty blended. Moving on to being a baddie. So what I'm gonna use is my Laura Mercier. Yes, this is definitely high end, but because this is like a translucent powder and I'm black, I kind of mix the Laura Mercier, the banana powder. I blend that in so it's like a good consistency of that Melanin Monroe poppiness, because I'm not casket ready, honey. I don't want to be casket ready. I want to be baddie ready. All right. So I always make sure to put it in like that, so then it's like a nice kind of consistency to it. And what I do is I start from my nose, then I bring it around. So I pinch the nose, then I bring it out. I'm actually gonna make this a little bit better like that. Pinch the nose, then I'm gonna bring it out. Do I look crazy? Trust the method to the madness, honey. Trust me, it works every time. All right. Now the most important part is the nose. So we want to make sure we get that in there. I would kind of say this look is kind of effortless, because literally we are almost done, honey. There's not that many steps to being a baddie, because I'm naturally beautiful. This is just accentuating all of that greatness. All right. So I think that's good. You know, some people do the little... If you want to do that, that's fine. Should we try it? I normally don't do it, But should we try it? Because we are doing the baddie look. Okay, we'll try a little bit. We won't go overboard. I don't know how this is gonna work because this isn't my normal zhuzh. My face look a little hard. It's because y'all peer pressured me to do this whole extraness. Okay, there we go. And really quickly, while the powder is setting in, I normally take off the forehead faster than everything else because I don't really want it to be like, boom, we looking at your forehead, girl. Okay, so we're gonna start to contour, and I don't do liquid contour. We're going back to the palette. The same color that I use to do my shadow is going to be the same exact shade that I'm going to do for my contour. Let's get to it. So I use an angle brush from E.L.F, good old E.L.F, $6 brushes. I kind of kiss it in. Then I kind of get those edges. You know, you gotta get those edges, girl, get those edges. And then I'm gonna go, just keep on doing it. You know, I wanna just create it going down. To where it's like, girl, who created you? And I like to say, you know, if you gain a little weight in the face, a good contour can fix all of that, honey. It's called the shadows, shadow boxes. All right. Kiss it. Get those edges. And we want to do the same thing. Really quickly, let's go ahead and dust off the forehead. And I have contour brush from, I want to say Sonia Kashuk from Target. I actually like these brushes, and it's kind of an investment because they kind of are, you know, a little bit pricier side, like a $20 brush. But it's an investment because when you wash it, like legit, you could keep these for years, honey. Because the hair is not going to lose its place. I mean, you pretty much are good to go with it. Okay, that looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. All right, we're gonna go back to blending again because I don't feel like we have really put the contour in there. So yeah, I'm super excited about this next case that I'm gonna be getting into. So we definitely shall see how it's gonna go, honey. All right, we can go ahead and remove the powder from down here. Remove it from here. But you notice it's kind of created definition in the cheek too as well. All right. Now we're gonna start to go ahead and remove the powder from the cheeks. But one thing about the powder from the cheeks, we want to make sure that it still absorbs everything. So we don't want to just be swipe, 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 swipe. All right, we want to make sure that we press it in, but still swiping it away. All right, so what I like to do is, I'm still going forwards. But if you notice, how I'm like pressing it forward. I'm pressing it in. So I want you to keep on saying that to yourself. In. That definitely did not sound right. But if you notice, I'm gonna leave a little bit for the nose because I definitely want that too. Lost. All right, let's go ahead and bring that in. Cool. All right, so we just got the nose part with powder right now. Okay. So let's go ahead and finish up. So what we are going to do next is get the powder. Yes, honey, we're gonna powder. We're literally done, honey, at this point. And what I use is the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Powder, and I have it in N7. So that's kind of what I use. And I also use the Maybelline Fit Me powder too. Anything really, honey, works. So, once again, another E.L.F. brush, and I think this is actually like a blush brush, but I actually like it because when I do my powder, I like to just press it into the skin. Like, I don't do the whole we want to press it in because we want this makeup to last forever and ever. So you should take some. And if you notice, the look is very effortless. Like, it's not like it's too much. It's not like, girl, you look like a different woman. Which, that's fine if you're going for that. But I feel like with the baddie look, this is what you need. So at this point, we're ready to take the contour off and see what it looks like, darling. Okay. This is another Sonia Kashuk brush too. All right, now we are ready to just contour our nose. And I learned this little trick from a YouTuber, Jayla Korean. Where have you been, girl? Because I'm ready to get the tea, girl. I'm ready to get the tea. But I learned this from her maybe a few years back about how to contour the nose to make sure it's really like, girl, popping. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do the Jayla Korean contour nose. All right, so what I'm gonna do is we're gonna use the good old hand. We're gonna take that same contour that I used for my cheeks. I'm gonna do that powder there. You see how dark it is? It's really dark in real life. Okay. I'm gonna warm it up. We're gonna just keep rubbing the makeup, warming it up. We got enough on there, about that much. Then we're going to warm it in our hands like this. Rub it, 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 rub. Then we're gonna take both of them, and we are going to pinch the nose. Girl, We'll do it one more time. How about that? Here we go. Pinch the nose. What? And you know, since I'm going out, I'm going to add a little bit more. Because the more, the merrier. That's what I say with makeup, baby. The more, the merrier. So I'm just taking it with a brush, E.L.F. brush. And I am going to bring it down, make it a little bit more defined. Because I really want it to stand out a little bit. And then I'm going to blend. I feel like that's everything. You just blending. And you kind of want to bring it up to the eyebrow too. Make sure you get all that in there. Now in the summertime, I do definitely a sun kiss, you know, highlighter. But since it's kind of like hashtag fall, hashtag freezing, I really don't do a highlighter because we want this to make this as natural as possible. Baddie on a budget. Which I think it is. Like, honestly, all the products is less than probably, not that Laura Mercier, but if we were to take the Laura Mercier out, legit, like, less than $50 straight up. So, boop. All right, let's continue to blend. Blend. Okay, so now we are ready to do our setting spray. And of course, I have the good old Urban Decay All-Nighter Spray. But yes, so what I do is I kind of take it process by process, because if you notice, I don't do my eyebrows because I have naturally thick eyebrows. So what I do is I spray first just the top portion of my face, and I'm gonna work my eyebrows to where they look popping. And then I work to my lashes and all of that good stuff. So that's what we're first going to do. We're first going to spray the top part of my face with the eyebrows. That's what we're first going to do. And then I'm gonna blend it in with the brush. E.L.F. once again. So remember, it's just the eyebrows we're doing right now. So I take the brush part of it. And I take my brush too, as well, just to give it some definition. And my eyebrows are done. That's it. Moving on. Now what we are going to do next is, immediately when I spray the rest of my face, I'm gonna do my lashes. And I don't wear fake lashes because Baddie on a budget, we wear the naturalista look, which, I mean, you can get eyelashes in a natural look. But I feel like this mascara has never done me wrong. I mean, this is the Old Faithful, honey. The telescopic mascara in Carbon Black has never done me wrong. And it's because of the actual brush. That's why it's able to elongate your lashes. And when you see how it comes out, you're gonna be like, yes. I mean, I'm like that every time. Like, oh my God. Your eyebrows and lashes look amazing. So yes, that's what we are going to do. And yes, I am drenching right now. I feel like I've just taken a bath in Urban Decay. All right, so we're gonna first work on this first eyebrow. Eyelash. I don't know why I keep saying eyebrow. If you don't see that glow, it literally looks like I put on lashes. Like, girl. All right, we are done with the makeup process, but we got to do our lippies. So it's kind of like a neutral Kiss Pop lip gloss kind of look. So we're going to do our lip liner, and this is called, this is a lip liner by Kiss. And the shade is, don't know. It is called RAL 02. Maybe it has a name. I don't know. Moving on. So we are going to do I like about this lip liner is very moisturizing, so it's not really drying, and because it is the twisty lip liner, it's not rough and tears your lips in a way. So I literally could be just like this and I'll be good to go. But moving on. All right. We're gonna move on to our lip gloss. So I normally do like an everyday baddie kind of lip with just a matte lipstick. And this is also matte as well, but it's more of a creamy type. So I'm gonna do this one. This one's by Rimmel, the Perfect Tone Cream Lip, and it's 5401, the color. So we are going to do that. And I like it because it has that doe foot applicator. I love this applicator. I love the way it feels on your lips when you put it on. So I always start with the bottom lip as well. And I just smooth it in. I take another pump of the actual lip gloss as well to do the top part. So then the lipstick won't really move because you already colored your bases. Okay, cool beans. All right, so I could leave it here, but I kind of want to do a lip gloss with it. So the lip gloss I'm using is by NYC, and child, This thing has had its day. Let me tell you, I couldn't even tell you the name of it because it's been wiped off, but it'll be okay. Once again, another doe foot applicator, and I love it. I absolutely love it. The results of this is amazing. Yes, honey. We